Bellas, Michelle Bella here, and I'm back with another video. I'm going to do a tag that I saw CT Kimmy do yesterday. Hey girl. She said it had been going around for a few weeks, but hers was the first one that I saw, and as soon as I saw it and I saw the questions, like, I immediately wanted to do it because it's just such it's such a topic that's so close to my heart. Like, I am a modern day feminist, I guess, and I'm very much all about girl power and, you know, us being powerful, supporting one another, that whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the tag and give my answers to these questions that are pertaining to girl power. So if you want to see what my take on it is, then stay tuned. To me, girl power is women for women. It means supporting each other, uplifting one another, and just not tearing each other down, which I feel like happens so much. Unfortunately, it happens so much. I think it's understanding that what is for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. There's enough for everybody to go around, so there's no reason that we have to feel like we have to compete against one another, or we have to make that one smaller so I can be bigger. It just, it just doesn't work like that. There's enough going around. There's enough in the universe for all of us to be successful, to be happy, to be accomplished. So I think it's girl power is just understanding that I don't have to be envious of what you have, or look at what you have and wish you didn't have it so I could have it, because it just doesn't work that way. Even if that person didn't have it, that doesn't mean that it's for you. So just understanding that, I think, is a huge component of girl power. And another one would be just never compromising who you are, never compromising your values, your goals, your ambitions for anyone or anything. The best advice that I could give a girl that wants to be powerful is be genuine. Just be genuinely yourself. Don't try to be what you think people want you to be, what you think society wants you to be. Just be you. Be true to who you are and hold on to that. Whatever that means, whatever it is, be genuine and be solely committed to being you. And then I think the other advice I would be is to not lose sight of, number one, of what girl power is and what it means. And another thing I would say is reaching back. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget to put a hand down and reach out to another girl who may be trying to go along that same journey that maybe you've gotten a little further in, and she may need a little bit help getting to. And that just goes back to my first point of there's enough for all of us to go around. So there's no reason to not want to help the next woman or the next girl to step up on that powerful platform, because that's what girl power is about. It's about uniting and doing it together. There's no joy to me, and there's no real girl power in trampling your way to the top, getting there and then claiming girl power. It's not girl power if you stepped on every girl in your way, or you've crushed the dreams of some girl that maybe looked up to you and you didn't reach down to help her up. That to me is girl power, and that's the advice that I would give. If I could have any superpower, it would be to be a mirror to the soul. I think I would want to be able to show a girl what God sees when He sees her. I would want her to see herself through God's eyes. I think because of so many things going on in society that, and y'all have heard me speak about this before, but the pressures and the ideals and just the things that we've been taught for so long give our young girls such a horrible depiction of what they should be, of what their beauty should look like, what, what success is supposed to be. So I think I would want to be able to show that young girl who's struggling with confidence or struggling with what she may believe she is because of what somebody may have told her, or things like that. I would want to be a mirror for that girl to really see into her soul, because that's what's important, not the exterior stuff. The exterior stuff is fun and whatever, but at the end of the day, when that's all stripped away, this has to be good, and I would want my superpower to be able to show that girl what God sees when he looks at her, so she understands how beautiful she is, how unique she is, how wonderfully made that she is. Yeah, that would just be the coolest thing ever to me, to be able to shine that onto every girl that is struggling in that area. The beauty product that makes me feel powerful. I would say originally it was probably eyeliner. I like my eyes. That's probably one of my favorite features. And, growing up, I got picked at a lot for having little eyes. They would tell me I look Chinese and blah, blah, blah. Stupid stuff that kids do. But I grew to love them and to love the shape of them. And so I always liked to accentuate the shape of my eyes with eyeliner. But the last few years I started wearing individual lashes, so there's really no need for eyeliner anymore. So I guess I would say my lashes make me feel kind of powerful, because I don't feel like I have to do anything else. I throw a little gloss on and I'm good. So that would probably be my pick for the beauty product or products that make me feel powerful. I think it's important to have powerful girls as role models for our young girls, because that's a vision of what our future should look like. The saying that the children are our future. And I think it's so important that we catch our girls young and early and teach and show them what they should be aspiring to. It's important for them to have positivity and strength and girl power to look at and to mimic as an example of what they should be leading up to, what they should be patterning their lives after. There's so much out there that can lead them astray, that I think is so important that we come so much harder than those negative things that are being pushed in, to show them, no, this is, a better way. This is how you should want to live your life, respectful and confidently and strong. That's something that I think is very important, and hopefully there are enough of us that believe that and feel that way, that we can kind of combat the things that aren't, that positive, the negative images that they get every day. Who are your girl power role models? I don't really have very many, other than my mother. I looked up to my mother. I wanted to pattern a lot of my life after my mother, because my mom, she was a single mom. She worked and went to school and took care of us, and all of us have gone on to be pretty successful people. So I think that was a great role model for me growing up. And I tend to not really look at celebrities as role models, because you never really know. You never really know what's being, if what's being put out is what is real. So I tend to not really, I have people that I think are doing things that are great for the community and, things like that. But as far as a role model, I would have to say Michelle Obama is probably the person I would say I would aspire to be like. You know, it goes without saying. The list goes on and on. I could talk 20 more minutes on this video just about what a great role model she is, period. Not just for little girls, but for young women, for grown women. She carries herself with so much grace and dignity and strength. And even though she is the wife of the President of the United States of America, she still holds her own. And I think that's the thing that I admire the most about her. She's not some, little damsel that's just along for the ride. She holds her own. She's a smart cookie. You can tell that she's tough and she's confident. And those are just some things that I try to pattern in my own life and that I aspire to be for my daughter. So I would say if I had to pick a role model other than my mother, it would be Michelle Obama for sure. And we share a middle name, so yeah. But that's it. That's the end of the tag. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, Bellas.